A moment to savour for all of us. Lined up on the start line, their eyes fixed on the prize. It is the ultimate calm before the inevitable storm. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So things are underway.
Well, if you're looking for a match winner down there, Peter, we can't ignore Gabriel Batistuta, or Batigol, as he's become known.
Nobody would ignore him.
He has all the attributes, Peter, and the list is too long for me to mention them now. I'll settle on lethal.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Hazard. Nicely worked. Oh, well played. Khan getting this one clear. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. Oh, that's well spotted. Pass somewhat off target. Diouf. Xavi Alonso looking to pass their way up the pitch. And it's Hazard. Tries to pass it through, but he's made sure that's not getting through. Khan clears. Now it's Hazard. Bellingham. So no chances falling either way for the time being. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
Yokohama F. Marinos clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
Now it's Batistuta. That's a cute ball. Oh, that was vital. Diouf, well seen, saw that coming. Bellingham. Now, can they get him away?
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
Now it's Mbappe. Diouf, who needs just a moment to score a goal. Rashford. In towards the back. And that's a sharp finish. But oh, it's offside.
Yeah, spot on, although he takes issue with that.
Disappointment and relief on either side. Nothing doing. Spread out to the left. And it's Xavi Alonso. Xavi Alonso kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Tries to play it through. Now there's a fine ball. Nice looking ball. Diouf unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. Now this could be a chance. Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. He won't be happy with that one.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Mendieta. Oh, that's a key interception. He's on it. Can he get it? Batistuta! It's there! And Yokohama F. Marinos are in front. And a trademark move ends with the inevitable classy finish.
Well, it's an example of counter-attacking at its finest. Real cut and thrust.
Yokohama F. Marinos have fired themselves in front.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Diouf gets flagged offside. Mendieta. He's a sharp little ball here. He's shifting through the gears here.
Jamaica truly have no need to panic. They can reassess at half-time.
Batistuta proves just a little bit too strong. No way through. Maradona. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. Saliba. Spread it left. Now it's Hazard. Now this is an adventurous run down that left-hand side. Oh, good effort! He will be livid with himself.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Marquinhos. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. And he's intervened well there.
There will be 1 minute added time.
Silvestre is one whose deliveries we all know about. Great vision. And this is Batistuta. And it's claimed by the keeper. And the referee has signalled for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead and that gives them something to build on after the break. Jamaica unable to get back onto level terms before half-time. They trail 1-0.
Well, for me, Peter, things have never really got going, but at least this will be a good time to reflect and regroup. I can see a few changes coming, because whatever they've been doing, it just hasn't gelled.
So that's it for the first half, and everyone takes a well-earned rest. So we're off again.
Well, I think starting this half in a strong manner is essential, Peter, if you're chasing the game, which they are. You know, go with intent and purpose. Let your opponents know you're not just going to quietly bow down.
That is good alertness. Batistuta.
That's good play from him.
And Batistuta! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Lofted in, he's rising! And he has kept it out somehow.
That'll earn him a few high fives. Probably feels he could have been better protected, though.
Well, it's more pressure than ball at the moment. He's picked his way through. Pressure stays on, it is a corner. Yokohama F. Marinos with their first corner. The first in the game for either side, actually. Hefty challenge, but fair enough. And now a sudden chance to counter. Marquinhos gets across to intercept that.
Rashford clearly held on to it far too long there. Did he do enough to find someone? He looked as if he had his mind set on trying to do everything his way.
He's got away. Pinches it off him. Jamaica still trailing by one and looking here to take it up a notch after the break. And here's Bellingham.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Bellingham! Oh, and they really should have been made to pay.
That's great reading of the game and it led to a decent chance. Cracking aggression.
Played back into the centre. Juve. And it's Rashford. And this is Batistuta.
Jamaica really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
You know, the interest value in this game might just take off from here.
Substitution for Jamaica. Number
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Number 9, El Hadj Diouf. Number 7, Hazard. Number 23, Rashford. Coming on the field, number 11,
Mbappe.
Erling Haaland.
It's a pretty loose pass.
Number 20,
Now he's off and running.
Number 19, Bellingham. Number
Yokohama
15,
F. Marinos.
Perez.
Disappointing in the end there. They lack urgency. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there really isn't enough happening up front, Peter. They just haven't been afforded much by way of creating chances. They must start showing some bite.
Silvestre. Space for him to turn and look.
Well, that's good defending. He squeezed the play and he gave him no chance to get on the turn.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Oh, no messing about, it is red. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men.
Substitution for Jamaica. Number 3.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Coming on the field is number 37, Van de Ven. Substitution in progress.
Marquinhos. And Silvestre. Maradona. Oh, well played, well sorted out. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Vinicius Junior. Haaland. Oh, good spread.
Jamaica really might just end up kicking themselves after that. That could well have been it.
Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. He's in a great position here. Oh, good take in a good area. Corner given. Yokohama F. Marinos have their second corner now. Chance! And that would have been game, set and match.
Oh, what a stunning save. Absolutely tremendous, and he's kept his team in it.
So what can they make of this? Some resolute defending there. He can run onto that. And he's being shifted off it.
Substitution.
That has not gone well. The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, I suppose they need something to break their way, Peter. Anything at this late stage.
Neymar is a player who barely needs an invitation to shoot. Now it's Neymar.
Yokohama F. Marinos can really think about the precious seconds that took off the clock. No need to overly commit now.
What's going wide left? And it's Messi.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Confirmation that there will be 2 minutes stoppage time. Now it's Perez. That ball looks a good one, and that is expertly dealt with. Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Well, that was tense. The two parties separated by the game's only really meaningful moment. Intriguing for the neutrals, unbearable, sometimes unwatchable for those with a vested interest.
Blue car parked outside the stadium.
Any reflections
gate.
on what you've
Kindly
seen, Jim?
remove it,
Well,
as it is
I
about to
hate
be
to
thrown
sound
away.
too harsh, Peter, but that was poor. I mean, devoid of ideas, devoid of guile, devoid of cohesion, and ultimately devoid of any real fight. It just wasn't a great watch.
And that's where we have to end it. From me, Peter Drury, and my co-commentator, Jim Beglin. A very good evening to you all. Well, this is a critical game, a chance for the perfect statement to any potential rival that you are aiming higher at their expense. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. And that gets things running. Well, there is David Villa, a player whose thirst for goals is unquenchable. One of Spain's... Batistuta! Superb goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think, would probably fluff that, but not this fella.
And it's been given away. Pass somewhat off target. Gaitska Mendieta. Serginho promptly onto that, and that is that. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Olmo. Ah, that's a fine interception. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
And this is Batistuta. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Chance, surely! Oh, he's managed to get himself offside. Nicely weighted ball. Azar. Spread out to the left. Great ball if he can get there. Rashford is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
This looks promising. Aimed at the far side. Azar. Oh, this is a great position. Decent chance! And it's there! They are right back in business.
Well, it looks like we have ourselves a real game here now, Peter. They've been rewarded for their courage, for their attitude, for their application, and now they'll want another.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's just a fabulous fact.
And the whistle has gone for a reckless challenge there. And he is going into that little black book. It's a good 30, 35 yards out, this. Oh, easy pickings there. It's Azar! They've got to be quick to recover this. Now the cross. Nice and easy for the goalkeeper.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies.
Look, it's the width that's providing this momentum, and they look set to further exploit.
Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Well, the counter-attack will come to nothing because that is an errant touch.
Yeah, very careless, and I leave it at that.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Costa Curta cuts it out. Saliba makes the interception. Batistuta going after that.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Oh, that's fabulous. Cross deflected over the goal line for a corner. Jamaica with the corner, there first. He leaps for it! Harmlessly behind. Almost half an hour in now. Diouf.
Might want to be careful there.
Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Iwobi is sporting a guilty look after that.
Well, the pass wasn't good.
There's the shot! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
Rashford really must be thinking what he has to do to score there.
Jamaica have their second corner now. Azar! Not a bad try by any means. He's a sharp little ball here. Jamaica do seem to have a very clear game plan here, Jim.
Yeah, they're set up to play those long balls from deep, Peter. The front men have certainly been busy making the runs beyond that defence.
Well, it's a tried and tested formula, OK, but very demanding too.
Well, you need your boys up front to work extremely hard, and you need to get the passing right as well, of course.
He is through here. Is there any... Batistuta! Oh, that was no routine save.
Well, you get a sense, Peter, that he could almost get to anything today. Size really matters, and it's time to make it matter now.
Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Chance for a shot! Oh, just lacked a decent finish.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
It's a pretty loose pass. Serginho cuts out the pass. Batistuta might just make this. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Oh, that's a key interception. Tries to play it through. Batistuta shapes to shoot! Oh, nearly, but not quite. Corner number 2 then.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 3, Van Dijk. Number 14,
McAllister with the short one.
Number 7,
Dani Olmo! Oh, that is rather wayward.
Coming on the field, number 27, Serginho. Number 22, Wilshere.
Aims beyond the
Number
defence.
15,
Can he latch on to this?
number 10, Neymar. There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Batistuta. Nice interception. His positioning was spot on. And this is Neymar. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. That is ended up in no man's land. That's it, 45 minutes up. So it's all squared. Neither side has been able to make a telling difference, but it hasn't been for the lack of trying. The midway point of the game.
Well, I think keeping our neutral hats on, Peter, this is more than a decent game of football where we've seen plenty of creativity. Both sides really ought to be looking to up the urgency, though.
Well, it's been intriguing stuff so far, and it's 1-1 at the break. Both teams hoping for a pick-me-up in the second half. Barcelona get the ball rolling for the second period. And it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
Big chance! Denied by an instinctive save.
Really looked sharp there, didn't he? That's very well played.
Corner number 3 coming up. And it's been taken short. McAllister, towering header! Didn't quite get enough on that.
That's good play. Plenty of targets in the penalty area and plenty of movement too.
Saliba pokes it out wide. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Tries to pass it through. McAllister. No, he's not going to get any further than that. It's played through for him. Surely he can... And the shot! Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. Great defending, strong and determined. That has not gone well. Well, the ball just didn't work out for the run that he made.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Oh, he's got that all wrong, and it's a penalty. Jamaica presented with a golden opportunity here. So this to turn it right round. Turned it round, and he does it with ice in his veins.
Yeah, as decisive as it comes. Spot chosen, spot hit.
Substitution for Jamaica, number 5, Batistuta.
So changes afoot here, and from both sides.
Number 20.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. He knows what's coming. A second yellow, and he's off. Well, the players are making their point, but the ref clearly isn't interested. He's waved them all away. Well, there may be some scope for debate over the seriousness of the offence, but none over its repercussions. They'll have to see out the rest of the game with 10 men. Vardiol, the man synonymous with solidity. Looking for the far post. That's a lovely, neat pass. Looking for the run, and the through ball.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure. Barcelona really are going about things in the right fashion, Peter. It's great to see.
Well, they're looking a whole lot more urgent now.
I think they just have to keep forcing the issue and they'll get clinical.
Rashford has been shown a yellow card for that offence, just to confirm. He's found the... and he shoots! Oh, wonderful effort, all by himself.
Mbappe certainly looked hungry and exciting on the ball. Confidence is at play here.
Jamaica have their third corner. And now a sudden chance to counter. Strokes it back. Rashford wins the duel this time. And a chance! That was superb goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Jamaica get their fourth corner. Messi. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. No, that's been intercepted. Now, can they get him away? And this is Drogba, and he's managed... It's Drogba! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
Corner number 4 coming up here. McAllister plays it short. Oh, shooting chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And he can clear it away. And now they can spring out of defence. And he's opted for the long pass. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. It's a pretty loose pass. Looking to play him in. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Costa Curta. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Serginho kept his eye on it, and he's there. Well, they've got it back in a hurry. Applies the finish!
Barcelona really are showing all the necessary urgency, but it's potency they need.
Perez in with the challenge. That looks a good cross. Can he get it through? Shoot! Wonderful save by Vitor Baia. And that would have been game, set and match.
Diouf has reacted in utter shock here. For him, the keeper has pulled off the impossible.
Oh, good climb! Oh no, that could be a costly miss.
Rashford really should have done better there. I just hope for his sake that he doesn't...
Oh, he's been caught on it here! And he welcomes it in. It's Drogba! It's bounced back off the post. And that could come back to haunt them.
Well, at least it's earned him a little applause from the boss. The finish was lacking, but everything else was pretty good.
It's a promising position. Cross to the back post. And a header! He slid in, and that has raised the temperature on the touchline. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he was quick to react. That's a foul, no two ways about it. And he has shown him a yellow card.
Well, what possessed him to do that, Peter, I have no idea. It's not in keeping with the quality of the performance.
Rivaldo. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Costa Curta is there to clear.
Barcelona really can only do one thing now, Peter. Get the ball up front, make sure it sticks, and sustain some pressure.
McAllister spots it and intercepts. Well read, nice interception. Now it's Rashford. Good ball, good take. Delivery from impressive jump. But he's left disappointed.
Well, he looks a little annoyed with himself, Peter, but he hit it well enough. Better look next time, maybe.
Rijkaard gets over and intercepts. Neuer chooses to deal with it himself. Serginho kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Looking for options for movement. Serginho. And it's Perez. Now that looks a decent ball. And no, that was never going to make it. And that is as far as it goes. They needed to win, and they have won. It is a triumph. Well, what are your thoughts on today's game then, Jim?
Jamaica can be really happy with this. I saw it as one of these defining games for them, and they showed real character to get the job done. A big statement for anyone who might be up next.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all.
Car parked outside the stadium gate, kindly remove it as it is about to be towed away.
Madrid going eyeball to eyeball with their rivals one more time. A day for parading of colours, a day for pride, a day for partisanship, perhaps a day for personalities who will prevail over what could potentially turn into 90 minutes of bedlam. It's time we ask that age-old question again. Who is going to come out on top this time? Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Yeah, well, I think it's going to be a game where the two key words are pride and courage, Peter. Pride in that you have to be prepared to fight for everything, and courage to be daring.
Oh, shooting chance! It's there! And what a start!
The perfect show of intent, great purpose, great industry, and great confidence.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And he's forced to go back. Javi Guerra. Tarrega. Nunez. And it's Rioja. He is through here. Guerra. Jimenez. And it's made its way to him. This looks promising. He'll try from distance! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Now it's Duro. Oh, and that is really good tenacity. That has been knocked clear. Expertly cut out. Can he finish? It's in! A game of thrills, all square in the blinking of an eye.
Yeah, they say that fortune favours the brave, and we've just seen an example. This team has real personality and character.
Pressure? What pressure? He feels none of it.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So they have it all to do again.
You've got to commend that, Peter. It's the perfect response to falling behind. Don't let your heads drop, just get back up the pitch and level the scores again. This is cracking stuff.
Rodriguez. Now it's Duro. Still very early doors, but it is a closely contested affair. Looking for options for movement. Takes a shot! Oh, it's fallen kindly here. And there's a goal. And the comeback is complete. Some heroic goalkeeping, but even that couldn't save them this time.
Oh, that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Rodriguez. Mignanda.
Madrid really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Edingson.
That's positional gold, the utilisation of space.
Goes for a shot! And he hits the net! And the lead lost no time at all!
Well, if ever you want to see a lesson in responding to a deficit, that's it. Their heads didn't drop, and now their chins are up.
Well, it would have been harder to miss.
Some great movement here, and the pass was perfect. All he had to do was just apply the finishing touch.
And yes, it's him again. So again, we have parity.
Well, they just couldn't have responded any better, Peter. Yeah, there's the old cliche about how teams can lose focus after scoring, but you still have to take your chances. Brilliant.
Played out wide. Tries a shot! Oh, crossbar! Straight at the keeper.
That's just literally playing into his hands.
Oh, good read.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And he's straight offside. Chomer. Almeida. Nunez. And Cesar Tarrega. Nunez. Tries to pass it through. In towards the back stick. Keeper has taken decisive action. Looking to play him in. That's a lovely, neat pass. Javi Guerra. And Almeida. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. It's a really well-measured ball. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Kermit makes the interception. Javi Guerra distributed tidily. Well, there's the clearance. And it's Guido Rodriguez. Chelnini. Mignanda. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Rodriguez. And he's taking no chances there. For Rodriguez. That's Duro. Hugo Duro! No, just not quite.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Mignanda over to the right flank. This is a promising build-up. Mignanda. That's the end of the first 45. Madrid are involved in a terrific contest here. It's been a slugfest and a half. Yeah, neither side holding back here. It has been quite a half, this.
Well, it's been played at such a frenetic pace. I'm amazed it's only been 45 minutes. I'm wondering whether these players are going to be able to maintain that energy.
Well, this has been gripping stuff. 4 goals evenly shared at the interval. It's 2-2. Here's the whistle then to start the second half. And it's Almeida. Rabasani. Now it's Duro.
Hugo Duro really needed to concentrate on protecting the ball. Then again, he was being very closely marshalled.
Edingson. Chalnili. Edingson. Driving forward. Looking for the run. The ball goes in. And the shot! And that's a sharp finish. And the game is well and truly turned on its head. That was easy, almost too easy.
And the first thing he's going to do here, Peter, is thank his teammate for the pass. It put it on a plate for him.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Javi Guerra. Edingson. Chalnili. Edingson. Jimenez. Well, that's beautifully weighted.
Madrid are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Good defending there. They've slammed the door in the faces of the opposition. Espimas. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. Castolo under intent. And that's clear cut. It's a free kick. Well, that's a booking. Always looked it. He's there to head it!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Chalnili, played out towards the right wing. Knocks it into space. And that was asking just too much of him. Rodriguez. And it's Almeida. Gaia. Now it's Ramazani. Now it's Guerra. Mignanda. And the counter is on. Not the most convincing of passes. Edingson. Mignanda. Edingson. That's going to go a long way. And that is out of play. Oh, it's played into the area.
That was well seen too. Good clearance.
Might be danger here. Rioja.
Well, that was well positioned and well pinched. They can't hurt with their backs to goal.
Chelnini. Valeni. Closing in on the last quarter of an hour. Valeni. Espimas. Javi Guerra. Jimenez. Mignanda. Rabasani has found the net here, of course. Rioja. Deftly away. There will be a throw-in. Time then for the first substitution of the game. So, time for a potential game changer.
Well, this could lead to the injection of energy that might disrupt the rhythm of their opponents.
Almeida receives it in a good position here. Castolo. Jimenez. No outsmarting him this time. Now who's going to be first to this? He's got away and he shoots! And that would have been game, set and match.
Just got too eager there, I think, Peter. Had half an eye on the two-goal cushion.
Madrid clearly looking to hold on here right to the end. Rodriguez. Almeida. The final 5 minutes. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
That's a good ball out wide. Flashes it across.
Madrid nearly finished it off there, but now it's a case of waiting for the whistle.
Rodriguez. Not much time now for anything fresh to happen, I think. He's in a great position here. Edingson. Played out to the left flank. He's got plenty of space out wide here. And it's Almeida. He's having a shot! Well taken goal. And right near the end, we have parity.
Gol. El dorsal 10.
And that is it. The referee has seen enough. What a game. A contest of ferocity and marvellous talent from start to finish. Castolo just could not help himself, could he? 3 goals to his name. Well, how will we look back on that?
Well, that really did fly by. It's one of these games where everything progresses at 100 miles per hour, and at the end of it, this is what you can sometimes get. There may have been no winner, but still a tremendous watch.
And all that remains for me is to thank Jim Beglin. That's it from us tonight. A very good evening to one and all. So hello and welcome to everybody who has joined us for the build-up to this occasion of ultimate tribalism. And as you would expect, that build-up has been remarkable. They fight here not just for the pride of their manor, but in the ultimate show of one-upmanship. Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. So the gloves are off, Jim.
Well, what a game this is, Peter. The pressure on both sets of players is tremendous, and they're both expected to win no matter what. It doesn't matter if you're contesting a title, a final, or just playing for pride. This one's always special.
So, Jim, would you say that this formation has become the norm in recent years?
Yeah, I think it's one that places the emphasis on your centre-forward, not just holding the ball up or finishing, but all the movement that happens around him, outside and inside the box. And he has to link up with that midfield and bring everybody into play, which ensures a more cohesive system.
If you have just joined, you have just missed the kickoff. One of the most eagerly awaited games in football. It never lets us down.
Well, if the pre-game rhetoric is anything to go by, Peter, there's going to be a lot of strong stuff on show here. However it goes, we're in for something special.
Not pretty, but it gets the job done. It's a promising position. Looking for the run. Good ball, good decent chance! In he goes again! It's in! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
And that's great movement from him. He instinctively knew that the ball was going to come back out and put himself where he needed to be. The sort of thing you just can't teach.
It is a super start. So far, so very good. That has ended up in no man's land. Castolo.
Oh, he'd have done well to reach that.
Passes coming off in quick succession here. In the end, they found themselves penned in, nowhere to go. It's a really well-measured ball. And it's made its way to him, and he's gone backward here. That's good play. No way through, tries one from range! And he's quick to get rid. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. This looks promising. Madrid already with the upper hand and looking to turn it into something close to dominance. Chalnili. Madrid leading here thanks to that early goal. 1-0 the score. Distributed tidily. Nice bit of trickery. That a foul? Yes, the referee's given it. Can he get onto this? And that has been cleared. I think that's offside. Yes, it is. Getafe ran themselves into the proverbial cul-de-sac there. Caresses it through. Hoisted in. That should be the goalkeepers, and it is.
Madrid really are making good use of that right-hand side. The light is very much the colour green.
Castolo clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Really aren't convincing right now. It has to start in defence, but the whole team needs a wake-up call.
Edingson. Almost half an hour in now. Great vision. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Oh, that's a fine interception. Has a look and place it forward. Satriano. Oh, such a... He'll try from distance! But he's left disappointed.
I think that was probably what the opposition wanted him to do, Peter. They're not going to be overly worried if he's shooting from that sort of distance.
Nicely spread. Some intricate passing, looking to progress the ball. Valeni. Madrid are one up and looking surprisingly comfortable. Looking to play him in, and he's picked it up out wide, and he's definitely onside. Drills one in. That's put paid to the danger. Just past the 40th minute mark. Satriano. He's in a great position here. Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. Not the most accurate pass. Satriano aims beyond the defence. That's gone all the way through to the keeper.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Struma. And the whistle goes for half-time. Well, there were plenty of talking points in that first half, but just the one goal. It's still anybody's game here. Madrid leading by 1 at the break.
I think on the whole the team linked up very well and has been organised, hence their position. They can afford to be a little braver with the ball, I think, something they'll be told many times, I'm sure, during the interval.
Well, it has been confrontational, combative, competitive, everything you'd expect from Derby Day. Madrid just about ahead, 1-0 at the break. So off we go again.
Madrid definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Espimas. He's a sharp little ball here. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Espimas stood up well to him there. That's a sharp pass. That has been cut short. Vonanda. This is a promising build-up. Espimas. Now this could be a chance. He's on it, can he get away? Can he get it through? Just coming up to the hour mark, and it's still 1-0. Pinches it off him. Chelnini. Edingson. Hangs in across. He's having a hit! Magnificent! A finish right from the top draw. 2 up now, and they are cruising. And that is stunning, just too hot to handle.
Yeah, you just don't save those, Peter. Too much power on, and the manager's absolutely loving this.
Madrid are doing very nicely, thank you.
Well, now's the time you can afford to be more daring, Peter. It may be tempting to sit on this, but I'd say go and grab a third.
Turns back here, probably the best option. Struma. Espimas. Little pass back. Yuga. Played out to the left flank. Space for him to turn and look. Has to go back here. He's going for goal! Not getting too much time on the ball here. That is good pressing. Done delicately. Look at the space here. Satriano. Cialnini. Well, that pass isn't the best. And he was quick to react. Now, can they get him away? Out of play for a goal kick. So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Just about up to 75 minutes. It's gone out for a throw-in. Juanmi. He is just caressing the ball. Lovely feet. And the ball is out of play. Cialnini. The ball has bounced loose now.
This is the time you need that pace. That's alert and sharp and very well played.
Cialnini. And he's forced to go back. Ahead by 2 and just about into the home straight. Yuga. Spread it left. Nice looking ball. Juanmi. Yuga. Looking to pass their way up the pitch. Just 5 minutes left. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Juanmi. Spread out to the left. It's a promising position. Always played it in low. And that's the keeper's ball. Diego Rico tries to pass it through.
Habrá un minuto de descuento.
Swings it. He's rising! No, not the best of headers. No unnecessary risk. And that is as far as it goes. Madrid win it. And it's a big win, and they can look back on a job well done. Cialnini claiming the Man of the Match award, and there is very little room for argument. So there it is. What struck you most about that?
That is a superb win. This is one of those games where the result justifies whatever means. Just look at the players celebrating with the fans. Everyone pumped. Takes me back.
My thanks to Jim. We both wish you a very good evening.